everybody that is returning. And those of you that are new, welcome to my platform. My name is Astraea Love, and I am going to do a reading for you guys today. So please like this video. It is imperative that you guys like the video. Make sure you guys check out what's written in the chat, okay? So welcome in, Jay Divine. I hope you're having a good day. Happy Sunday for those of you that are watching it in real time, and those of you that are not watching it in real time, happy whatever day of the week it is for you guys. So okay, so if you guys have any personal questions, you can send me a $20 super chat, $20 PayPal payment, or $20 Cash App payment, and then I will pause the collective reading and I will answer your question basically with another deck of cards, okay? And so that's the way that I'm doing personal readings right now. So get that out of the way. Also, we're just going to jump right into the prayer, I think. So we're calling upon the Most High God, the Holy Spirit, our spiritual team of highest light and resonance, Jesus Christ, any other ascended masters that are present or that are relevant to this reading. We're also calling upon our ancestors, our spirit guides, and we're asking that and the archangels, we're asking that they put a cloak of protection around us, a shield up against all evil, all envy, against all witchcraft and everything like that. Okay. And we ask that we are protected for this reading and for every other. We also ask for divine intervention, when God sees fit for this situation. And yeah, thank you, God, for everything that you do for us. I pray upon your will and I meditate upon your presence, and any messages that you have for the collective, I'm open and willing to channel those. Okay. Thank you, God. We love you. We love you. We praise you. The glory goes to you for everything on this platform and everything done on all my platforms, actually. Praise and glory is to you. Now, just to let y'all know, I only exist on YouTube. I do have a Facebook and I do have an Instagram, but I do not use them. Okay. So if anybody tries to contact you pretending to be me, block them, report them, because I will never contact you and be like, hey, it's Astraea, I have a reading for you. I will never do that. Okay. So just know that. Don't be scammed by these scammers that are out here. Okay, you guys. All right. So by watching my videos, you're agreeing to the contract of being in control of yourself, being responsible for yourself, both before, during, and after the reading. Okay. I cannot make decisions for anybody else. All I can do is channel the information that comes to me and give you my guidance on what I receive. Okay. I cannot make decisions for anybody. And this is a collective reading. So some of it may resonate, some of it may not. And I suggest that you guys watch every single reading that I do, because all of the readings will have different Easter eggs for you guys to decode, like messages. All of them will have messages. And the good thing about watching these readings is that you get to basically, my perspective is that this is why I will watch readings of people that I like, even if I don't think that that message is for me, because I will still get to listen to the situation and I will learn something. So it could be something that I never knew before. It could be something that I don't have to go through myself because I just watched a reading about somebody else going through it. So if I come across the same situation, I can take that wisdom that came through the reading and apply it to my life. So that's why I suggest that everybody watch all my readings. Okay. At your leisure, I would just literally go through them, and whatever one sticks out to you the most, click on that one, because there's going to be a message in that for you. Okay. So, yeah, no energy harvesting, no evil eyes, no witchcraft, no copyright, no shadow banning, no gatekeeping, no harassment, no bullying. All of that stuff is in the contract. And my legal disclaimers in the description box below. Do not come for me, especially if I didn't send for you. Don't come for me. Don't try to take me to court. That's illegal. That's breaking the contract. These readings are for entertainment purposes. Okay, because they are entertaining. However, they are also serious readings. So if you feel like something resonates, make sure if you're taking that information with you, that you just follow up with a professional in the field of whatever advice that information is. So if I say something about it could help you take a detox tea, make sure you speak with your doctor and say, Doctor so-and-so, I was told something about a detox tea. Would that be okay to do right now or whatever? You know what I mean? Or if it's legal advice, make sure you follow up with a professional, because I don't claim to be a professional in the areas of anything other than being a psychic. That's basically a psychic and a medium. Let's get the likes up, you guys. We got 10 people liking, 5 likes on the video. Yeah, by not liking the video, you are energy harvesting, and that's breaking the contract. And then the people that don't like me, they don't have to watch me. Me losing subscribers that were haters is not an issue to me, so I don't feel no type of way about that, okay? But yeah, if you want to see me as a reader in the future, like the video, show support back. Like, I'm pushing out a lot of energy that I could be using for myself, okay? And so people need to just show, like, it just in general, show gratitude in life. Tip the people that serve you when you go out to eat. Don't be a fucking dick. Like, seriously, I don't know how I need to explain it for people to understand that their weird behavior is disturbing. Okay. Because it doesn't really hurt my feelings when people don't like me or they don't watch. Like, I'm like doing this for God. I'm not doing this for fucking clicks and and I don't care about being famous. Welcome in the Locust MP7 and Fashionista. So those are not my goals. So, you know, like, I really am here just to help people for as long as God says that I need to. And then hopefully I'll have saved up enough so I can retire and live my life in peace at some point. But I'll probably get messages the rest of my life. You know, when I wasn't working online, I was working in the Crystal Ray and serving the general public that is in my community, basically. Now that we sold the Crystal Ray, I'm back online, back on my platforms, doing readings for the public. So, yeah, it's not going to hurt me if I have to walk away from anything, because my basic divine life purpose is to report things to God. And basically, even though God already knows what's going on, it's still, and I think that's what most psychics, what they're supposed to be doing. I don't know. I would be weary of listening to anybody who does not communicate with God, who does not search for the Holy Spirit, who is not in connection with things that are divine. Okay. People that are getting their information from demons, there's nothing wrong with that. That's not to say that the information is bad. It's just, if they don't have God present, the demons may be tricking them, you know? Okay. So anyways, all right. So we're going to start off this reading. I did put in the chat, because I like to offer you guys solutions to stuff. I'm not just like, oh, this is what's going on, and then, you know, whatever. So Psalm 53 is against this type of corruption we're going to be talking about today. Psalm 54 is about being vindicated by God. Psalm 75 is against humans that try to judge you unlawfully, like people that just want to cast judgment on other people. Okay, which is, I think, a very good psalm. Psalm 99 is about God getting justice for you. Welcome in, LRM. I like equals the star. That's cute. And then Psalm 127 is to win a court case. So I just grouped them all together in case any of you feel like you'd want to pray against this situation. Welcome in, Nisa Ray. Hopefully I didn't butcher that. Okay, so we're going to start out with the magical dice. I just saw an energy flee. So obviously the prayers just kicked in. That's so funny. 3. So we're talking about mastery. So you could have mastered something when it comes to some type of corruption. Okay. Maybe somebody thought that they mastered something when it came to you. I do feel like whoever got these corrupt authority figures, officers and police officers to try to come for you, that person is in the hot seat right now. They're sending a lot of evil eye to you at this time because they do not understand why you have not been taken out. I'm going to explain why you have not been taken out by the police. First of all, you're not guilty of anything. Second of all, God told this person, God saw what this person was doing. Okay, God is not an idiot. God knows who you are. God knows who I am. God knew who we all were from the point when God created us to the point now. Like straight up. God is not a fucking idiot. Okay. And I'm sorry, Lord, for saying that. But I have to tell people God is not delusional. God is not a fucking idiot. God knows who everybody is. God knows what everybody's supposed to be doing. And God holds the bigger picture of things. Okay. So as far as people wanting to destiny swipe and get people locked up and go against God's plan for them, let these people do whatever the fuck they need to do. Okay. Like straight up, because if any harm comes to you, you will be able to get that back in blood. These people will have to pay you for the rest of their fucking lives. Literally. Yeah, these loads of police outside, mine now body parts found or something. Seriously. Yeah. The police, this is ridiculous. I just wish that the police's time would stop being wasted on trying to come for chosen people that aren't doing fucking anything. Like straight up, all of this jealousy and envy, the police need to start cracking down on the people that are fucking lying. Like, it should be, even though it's not illegal for a police officer to lie to anybody else, it should be illegal for people to lie to the police. And these people saying that you have done something, there's no evidence of that. These people have tried to create false evidence. It's, fear. They've tried to create some type of fear of you. And it's backfiring. A Knight of Pentacles, perhaps. This person could be very envious. Let's get the likes up, you guys. This person could be very envious. So I'm just going to state this out loud. We're not in the 18 fucking hundreds anymore. It's not acceptable for these weird ass energies. Just because you don't want somebody to stick dick in you, it doesn't give them the right to lock you up for that. Like, there are straight up people out here that they look at you and they're like, I want to stick dick in that person, regardless of your gender. Okay. And they're like, oh, I can't stick dick in that person. Well, we need to lock them up. Like, that's literally how some people are. And that's how some people were. In fact, it takes me back to, what is it? Is it Sweeney Todd? It might've been Sweeney Todd. Anyways, there's something significant about that movie. But there's definitely a Knight of Pentacles. Yeah. Okay. Sweeney Todd's wife in that movie basically was invited to a party and all these people raped her and then threw her out on the streets and made her homeless. And it was all because she rejected this one guy. She didn't want to sleep with this one person. Deranged people that are lost. Exactly. So, there are people that abuse their power. And then there are people that, they do atrocious things in the eyes of God, right in front of God's face, the police. So this Knight of Pentacles could be an officer. There's somebody that works very hard. They also there could be a PI involved, which is a abbreviation for private investigator. So that somebody could have literally hired a PI to find out more about you, where you live or whatever. They're trying to set you up. God has seen this set up and will not allow this to occur. So if these people even think that they're going to try to do anything to you, they might want to think twice, because God will literally take out all of them and their bloodlines. Like, God's not going to show no mercy to these police officers, their children, their children's children. And as far as it goes down the bloodline, God is not going to show mercy or compassion or grace. Because if these people are not willing to show you grace, why would they expect to be shown grace in return? Like, it make sense. What you send out, you will get back. What these people are sending out is false punishment, false judgment, and abuse of power. That's the type of fucking energy that these people live in on a day-to-day basis. This is because you have a 10 of Pentacles that cannot be touched. You know why it can't be touched? Because these humans, these ridiculous ass freaks, I have no respect for people like this. These people did not give you your 10 of Pentacles. So how the fuck are they going to take that away from you? When God gave you this 10 of Pentacles, this influence, this importance, this inheritance, this gift, this large sum of money, whatever this is, material success achieved through conventional wealth building methods, you've worked hard for what you have. That is why, and you work for the Most High God. You don't work for the human race. So how can the human race take something that God gave you? When God gives to you in the way the world cannot give. Because what the world gives to you, the world will take away. But what God gives to you will never be taken. It will never be touched. And that's why you need to know. In your soul, you need to know that. 5, these people were coming in on devil time, trying to create a negative change in your life. These people really thought that they were going to affect your fame, your fortune, and your ability to be rewarded for your hard work and your recognition. You are still single, self-sufficient. You don't have to be single, but what I'm saying is you can stand on your own 2 feet. You do not need other people's resources to keep yourself afloat. You're not a beggar. Like, these people realize that the reason they can't make you homeless and throw you in prison is because that is not your destiny. They're missing a very vital piece of the information about you, that's not your path. You have a bigger mission than being put in a jail cell because these men want to stick dick in you, straight up. Like, I do not respect people like this. Anybody that is working in corruption, okay, they're corrupted by the devil. I don't respect people like that. These cops are greedy as fuck. They want to sell the property out from underneath your feet. They want to put you in prison and take your physical items, what you've accumulated in this world. These people are not going to be touching anything. Not when it comes to you, they're not. This Knight of Pentacles has been working so hard to arrest you, and it's just not going to happen. These cops need to back the fuck up before God kills them. Seriously. If I were them, I would start showing you respect. I would literally start showing you respect and stop. And these people need to stop the stalking. Stalking is fucking illegal. Yes, it is illegal for the police to stalk you. I'm going to type in the name of a channel, okay, on YouTube that teaches you about how to use your rights, okay? The channel's called Hampton. It's called Hampton Law. A YouTube channel, and it teaches you how to use your rights against the police. And the good thing about this platform is that it is a lawyer who is the one that does all the teaching, and he will like literally explain the laws, how they are, and show you how cops can get around those laws. And then he'll tell you what you need to do to stop those cops from getting around those laws. And then he also will tell you what real life case occurred that created that law to be put in place and how that situation was dealt with. So check out Hampton Law. I really like, for me, it was a game changer learning my rights. Now, if a cop comes knocking on my door, now that I know that the police do not have to tell the truth, they can come to your door and lie to you. In fact, the 3 biggest lies that the police tell people are, we have you on camera. We already have evidence of you doing a crime. Your friend already turned you in and told on you that you were guilty. And what was the other one? It's another incriminating thing. Look, we just want to get to the truth. Just open up and tell us what's going on. No, all they want to do is get a fucking conviction so that they don't have to work on that case anymore. Let's be honest. The police, from the time the police were created to now, there hasn't been a whole lot of integrity. The police have persecuted people falsely just to appease the public, because a crime so heinous was committed that they will fucking frame anyone to take the fall for that shit, because they don't want to, because they know they're not going to actually find the killer or the person that committed the crime. So you have to know how to use your rights. If a police comes knocking on your door, and first of all, they are not allowed to cover up your ring bell camera. I've literally had a police officer came to where I used to live at, where they were stalking and harassing me and gang stalking me and coming and threatening me to my fucking face. They were like putting their cards, like cards that they carry around with their number on it, over my peephole and obstructing my vision and all this other fucked up shit that's illegal. And so you have to know that if the police want to communicate with me, there better be a real motherfucking reason. It better not be a goddamn lie, and they need to go get a warrant, straight up, if they want to even speak to me about anything, unless it's on this platform and they're asking me for advice. But like literally, if they want to talk to me and in any type of way, I'm going to make them go through the proper legal route to get that warrant, so that I know that officer has a legit reason to actually talk to me. that they're not just trying to play fucking games. Because the last situation I was in, the police were playing fucking games, and they were on the side of this religious group in the town that I was in. So, yeah, they're trying to fucking lock me up in every sense of the way. And my neighbors were a big part of the problem. They were part of this religious group that did not like me, and they were calling the police on me every fucking day. Even when I was not there, they would call the cops on me, and the cops would be out trying to find me. So again, their behavior completely, absolutely fucking disgusting. They came to my house one day randomly and said that, oh, by the way, this city, the whole city and us, we're suing you and getting you kicked out of your house. Like literally, they came to my house and threatened my life. They threatened to throw me out on the streets, and that they were going to take me to court and sue me to get me kicked out of the city. And there was no legit reason for that. So those people are up under some fucking judgment, dude. Like literally every single one of those cops that were a part of that shit is getting bad karma right now. And I do not pity them. Let's get the likes up, you guys. If you're not a hater and you're not a bot and you're not a robot, like the video. Only robots will not like the video. 6, this is all about monetary success. When I was living in that condo on the Indian burial grounds, I would come home like maybe once a week to a letter on my door of somebody writing hand fucking written letters talking about how they wanted to buy my home, how they wanted to buy my property. You know what I mean? Stereotypical police are high powered. We get what's available. Exactly. Like they wanted to buy the property that I lived under. And so I eventually just allowed them to buy the property that I lived under, and I moved, and I took the protection that was there the fuck with me. And now these people are all possessed and fucked up, and I'm not ever going to help them get free from the demonic oppression that they're under. They can literally go burn in fucking hell. Like, give a fuck less. Like, seriously, I'm not ever helping them. I'm probably the only person on this planet that can help these people get out of the shit that they're in, and I'm not going to because of what they did. And it's not me holding a grudge. It's just, you know what? These people need to learn. Why don't they figure out them fucking selves how to get unpossessed by the shit that they worship? Why should I have to sacrifice my good energy to help these fucking idiots out of any problem that they cause for themselves? So, Knight of Cups. Like, and part of this is I knew that these weirdos, they wanted to stick dick in me in some type of way. I was literally afraid to get trafficked in the place that I used to live. I was afraid for my life every single fucking day because people were calling the police on me and they were trying to set me up. And so, and then the police would come and threaten me. And like literally all I would do was cry. Like they threatened to get me kicked out of the city and to sue me and to do all this shit. I'm telling this because I want you to know my personal experience, how God saved my life from these fucking evil ass cops. And evil ass fucking Mormons and shit. God literally saved my life. So I was like, okay, God, if it's meant for me to move, show me a sign, like let it be known. And so I started like, it was like, it happened within a month. And so I didn't tell nobody that I was moving. I just got up and I fucking left in the middle of the night. I took my shit and I left. And yeah. Those people that were there, they still kept trying to call the cops on me, even when there was new people living in the place that I used to live in. And so, you know, sometimes you do just have to get up and move. When you're dealing with a corrupt city, a city that has all corrupt police officers, they're all working together to gang stalk and abuse and harass somebody. They were doing noise intimidation and psyop techniques against me, and these fucking assholes are going to have to answer to my ancestry, the aliens that have abducted me, experimented on me, put me in this fucking universe and on this planet. All of those angels and aliens and fallen angels that claim ownership of my physical vessel because they think that they fucking own me because they invested experiments on me. Those officers are going to have to answer to that shit. That entire city is going to have to answer to that. When the aliens are here and land, those people will have to answer to that of why the fuck they tried to do that to me when I'm literally a civil prophet helping people. But because I didn't want to join their fucking wicked ass evil devilment organization, I'm sorry, but I could never walk around pretending that I'm a fucking saint. Like straight up, I'm not a perfect person. I think the LDS saints are full of shit. And I could never walk around and be serious and call myself a fucking saint and actually think that delusional ass shit. Sorry, but I don't believe in their religion. And I just don't believe in lies. And so that's one reason why I didn't want to join their stupid fucking group. And they wanted to crucify me over that. And so just be aware if you have a situation, anything like that, that you're not on your own. Like pray, God will deliver you. God made a way for me so I could move within a month to a place where these people cannot do shit now. So yeah, literally, you guys will find out that the people that were against you were corrupt. They were very corrupt. They wanted your finances. And these people are so used to taking steps too. They love to take steps towards other people. Look, these people underestimated your strength. They did not see that God is the power that holds you up. And so they could never have ever predicted this epic failure. And I know that the police were being, the corrupt police that were after me, that were gang stalking me and driving by my house, like driving by my condo, I should say it wasn't a house, but driving by the condo I used to live in every single day at certain times. And they would try to like stand outside my door and try to listen for shit and record me. Those fucking cops are up under judgment. Just know if people are doing that to you, that it's not just the police. You have someone else that started it, that's behind all of it. And I think because, you know, I had somebody that the person that we sold the store to was destiny swapping with me. They wanted me to be fucking killed or trafficked so that they could take my place in life. And that's one of the people that was behind it. The other person was my ex-husband, who raped me and beat the shit out of me and abused me severely. 6 of Swords. And I don't give a fuck how he feels about that. He did shit to me while I was sleeping. I do not fucking have any pity or any mercy for that motherfucker. So anyways, and I'm not saying his name, but I am just saying my ex. Okay. So like literally, I've been through it where people have gotten away with their crimes and then they think they're going to come back with this 6 of Swords shit and sue me for some shit. I think the fuck not. How about literally I could have not only my doctor testify, I have multiple doctors that examined me that knew about what happened. Okay. And a psychiatrist that I've had to process the trauma. So these people, they might want to be very mindful of this gang stalking, violent bullshit that they're on, because literally people who have survived gang stalking will survive any type of situation. If you're somebody that survived gang stalking, you are a miracle. You're a walking miracle. 5, change. So these people were trying to change something about your fate. Yeah. If you've survived gang stalking, you are a rare unicorn, a gem of the universe, somebody who is a walking miracle. Okay. And so never give up. Do not, like, these people wanted me to self-delete so fucking bad. They were sending so much, these Mormons were doing so much motherfucking witchcraft outside my house on a day-to-day basis. Literally 6 years of gang stalking. That's exactly it. Yeah. You guys are survivors. Survivors, man. And the crazy shit is that I never did anything to anybody. All the people that attacked me were people that I had helped. Like, to be stabbed in the back like that is insane. And then it made me be like, wow, I wish I would have never helped those people when they were in trouble. Why did I help them? Your family uses voodoo on you. Oh my gosh, good times. Yeah, that's crazy. That's crazy. And when I told my brother about what was going on, my brother was like, oh, yeah, duh, it's the Mormons. Like, obviously, my brother's intuitive. But it was them, though, literally. The 2 of Wands. So look at this. This is about your courage, your personal power, your ability to envision what you want in life and to move towards it. This is about your goals. This is just telling you that new creative ideas are needed for success. Whatever these people are on, they tried to stop and block something. These cops, they could be losing a lawsuit right now. I'm going to tell you straight up, the feds are watching. The feds are watching these cops, and the feds are also watching you. The reason the feds are watching these cops is because these cops are watching you. They've done something to illegally monitor you without your consent or without having a warrant to do so. They've done something illegal, and the feds are watching them for that. The tower. And this is why these cops are in the tower right now. Okay. Their abuse of power, this is over for them. They will not be abusing their power any fucking longer. And these people might want to be mindful of their intention towards you being brought back on them tenfold, because what's going to happen here is that these cops are going to go out in their job thinking it's another regular day. They're going to go gang stalk, harass, and try to beat down on people that are innocent. And then all of a sudden, here comes an actual criminal, somebody that they could have stopped in the past, that guns them the fuck down. And that's exactly what the fuck's going to happen to these people. They're going to get unalived in the line of duty. You know what I mean? Like literally. And it'll be a tragedy. But oh fucking well, these people were warned to leave you alone. The judge said that you're the bad neighbor. Oh my God, crazy. But you're still successful. This Seven of Pentacles, these people were trying to stop your business. They were trying to stop you from being able to flourish. They tried to stop you from being able to thrive. And that's what they were doing to me. They were literally causing me a mental illness, and they were attacking me. I do believe that the police also use witchcraft, okay, as a method to intimidate people. And I looked them dead in the face and I said, what you are doing to me is wrong. I looked them dead in the eyes. I said, you know, in your fucking soul that what you're doing to me is wrong and you need to stop. And they were like ready to arrest me right on the spot when I said that. And I'm like, no, you know that you're wrong. You know that you're in the wrong, and you know that what you're doing and what you're saying to me is wrong. You know that. I don't have to explain that to you. You cops already fucking know that what you're doing is wrong. And you're doing it to the wrong person. And they wanted to argue with me. And I was like, okay, we're done here, right? We're done. This is over. Then they tried to give me a ticket. They sent me a ticket in the mail, but never wrote one up in my face or told me I had one. So they basically put out a warrant for my arrest. And I contacted, when I bully gang stalking is very real. Yeah. When I found out that I had a fucking warrant and that they were trying to pick me up on a fucking warrant that they never told me that they were giving me a ticket over in the first place, like never gave me no notification, never told me to my face, nothing. They did this all behind the scenes. I called the judge and I was like, what the fuck is this? I would like it literally on the warrant had the judge's name that signed off on the warrant. I literally called that person and they answered the phone and I was like, what is this? And they're like, oh, you were served a ticket. How come nobody notified me that I was served a ticket? I don't check my mail because I get everything electronically. So I don't check my mail very often. So how would I know if somebody didn't write me up a ticket to my face? How am I supposed to know that somebody wrote me a ticket? So I was like, all right, well, I'll come in and I'll pay this ticket off. But then you're going to get rid of this fucking warrant because this should have never been done. Yeah, owners of the park won't even take your calls. You live in, DV tweaker heaven. Wow. And all of the other ones are on drugs except for you. And that could be part of the scheme, you know? You don't want to do meth or whatever. And so these people want to come for you for that. I didn't want to do Mormonism and parade myself around like a fucking idiot and be an embarrassment to this country. And so they wanted to kill me for that. I didn't want to be these people's slut buckets, so they wanted to murder me for that. Point blank, period. Okay. Look at this. 8 of Cups. And so I share my personal experience with you guys so that you know that if you're going through the same thing, that you will get through this. See, this 8 of Cups energy is for these cops. They're going to have to walk away dissatisfied because literally they're not, it's a turning point in their finances, not yours. Look what just flew out. The Death. And the funny thing is, I was talking about how they want to sleep with you. They wanted to sleep with me. And look what just fell between my legs. And I caught it. Death. That's what would exist for them if they tried to do anything to me. Literally would be death. So yeah, these people are having to walk away from trying to kill you. Point blank, period. They might want to be mindful that it's a death and an ending to their career, and it's a death and an ending to their reign of terror. Nobody, like, to be honest, now I'm a disabled person because of this shit. Like, I should be dead, but I didn't unalive myself like they wanted. I should be dead, though. In their eyes, I should be dead for sure. But now I just suffer from PTSD and am disabled because, you know, I had to go through that shit. That being falsely persecuted. I don't know what people were saying to the police, but you know, if I ever find out, I'm gonna sue everyone involved. And I suggest you do the same. Like, I'm not gonna run away from getting justice, you know. 6, these people wanted your money, they want your resources, they want your property. Temperance. Yeah, you use balance, and this is why these people are not able to catch you up on anything, because every time they falsely accuse you, and again, the cops should not be fucking saying anything about you if they don't have any evidence. The new owners and manager are insane. Yeah, saving to move. Good. I'm glad that you're getting ready to move. The ambulance is constantly there because people are overdosing. Yeah, exactly. Just stay away from places like that. And I wish I could say that there are police officers that are there to serve the public. I think I saw it in the city I lived in. I met one officer that was not on the fuck shit. Every single other person, though, was. And so it's like, you know, one cop out of 100 that's worth a shit. That's sad. These people were extremely foolish. In fact, they're still in the energy of the fool. They're completely unaware of what is about to happen to them. Like I said, real criminals are actually going to gun these people down because God is not playing with these people. These people were told to stop fucking energy harvesting off of you because that's what this is. I knew that's what that was. Every time that they would attack me and come for me like that and come threaten me, knock on my door and threaten me, and they literally had to sit there and wait for me to come home because I would not even be home. Then they would just start threatening me. I knew that it was all about energy harvesting. And so I used my gift on these people. And I was like, oh, okay. Yeah, all that energy you just tried to steal from me, by the way, I'm taking that back. Yeah, they destroyed your yard, poisoned your cats. Yeah, seriously. It's crazy shit like that. Yeah, literally. And I think that these police are about to find out that they cannot just go around doing this dumb shit to just any old people. In fact, whoever told them to come for you that made you the target should be strung up by their heels. Point blank, period. Yeah, you gone into hermit mode. And this is what I had to do as well. And I've just stayed in hermit mode because of all the people that were trying to kill me. And people may think I'm exaggerating, but I'm really not exaggerating. I'm literally talking about people that were trying to fucking kill me because I didn't want to parade around and pretend to be some fucking thing that I'm not and join their fucked up ass religion. I don't want to be a part of any organization that has molestation and perverted incestual bullshit in it. Jealous of your soul and your abilities. Exactly it. And the police fear us that are gifted. They fear us. Because they're the ones that are doing the dirt to people. And then they see that we see what the fuck they're doing. That's why I told those cops to their face, I say, you know, dead ass, you know, in your fucking soul, what you're doing is wrong. And you think that nothing will come of this. Yo, not only will you lose my protection, the protection that was in that city because I lived there, but seriously, you're going to lose everything the fuck else. And I call judgment on those people. And I suggest that you call judgment on these cops because they're not going to stop coming for you until they're literally stopped by something external. It's going to be literally, oh, your cat died. I'm so sorry, you guys. That's so sad, Kentia. I'm so sorry you went through that. Well, see, these people, they think that they're just going to, like, I literally legit think that cops just go randomly pick up anybody with melanated skin off the street, throw them in prison, and then they get a cut of that. Like whatever that person has to do in prison to make money, the cops get some type of cut for that. It's basically, they've never gotten rid of slavery. We just call it, it's just imprisoning people now. But that's literally what I have seen the world do. HOA for you dirty ass tweakers. Yeah, seriously. Yeah, the HOA was a major problem again in the city in the place that I was at too. Like they wouldn't do they wanted all this money, but they would not do fucking anything. It was like, and then if we suggested that we could do something, they would say, no, you can't do that. Like, what the hell's wrong with them? This King of Swords is straight up stupid. Okay. This person is dumb. This is some type of judge or, I heard a cult leader. This is literally some type of fucking idiot. They're a fool. They're having a major ending because if this was anything to do with your Wheel of Fortune that these cops were coming for, this is basically over. You've isolated yourself from people, places, and things that do not serve you. These people that tried to sacrifice you, and this is what they do. They belong to Freemasons. The cops are Freemasons. And feds, if you watch me, look into this shit. What I'm saying is 100% the fucking truth. And people hate me because I'm Loki and because I speak the truth. But what the fuck ever. That's not gonna change the fact that I'm a truth teller and that's what I do. And if people are offended, they should change what the truth is instead of being pissed off at me for speaking it. But literally, there are judges and people in authority that literally sacrifice innocent people and put them in chains, put them in fucking prison and take their resources. Okay. Literally. And that's what this judge is trying to do because you don't want to open your legs. You don't want to let them in. These people want a new beginning off of somebody. Literally, these people do not understand that you are loved by God. Doesn't matter if nobody in this human world loves you. Well, first of all, I love you. I love all of you. But it doesn't matter if any of these people do not love you. It does not matter because the Most High loves you. That is why you are still standing. Justice. You're going to get justice for this. Literally. The justice could be you moving away. Literally. Like I said, I took all my good energy and all the favor that God from that land. I took that shit with me. And I moved away from the Indian burial ground, which was a big indicator on how my mental health improved was because I got off that fucking cursed land. And if other people wanted to buy the cursed land out from underneath my feet, I just wish that I would have left that property and made that change a lot sooner than I did. Because I was like digging my heels and trying to stay in a place where I was not wanted. And the place was cursed anyways. Confirmation. So literally. And I had a neighbor that would do witchcraft on me every day and would gang stalk me and bully me with another neighbor. It was just bad. It was so fucking bad. They were breaking into my house. Ace of Swords. You guys are so protected. Look, you are protected. Justice is about to be served on these people. And it's been a long time coming because these people have been doing this for a very long time. Trying to make you the problem, you the reason that they're having a hardship. Even if you are the reason they're having a hardship, it's these people's fault. They fucking create their own reality. You're not creating their reality for them. So them trying to hold you responsible for some shit that you never did is not going to happen. And that's why I don't trust people. I don't have friends. I don't have friends. Okay. The friends that I had, or I thought that I had, were the people that were trying to fucking kill me. Okay. The people that were stealing my destiny and trying to literally fucking kill me. Literally. I'm not even joking. Those were the people that were my friends. So I isolated, Yeah. Diana Moon, like literally. So be aware that there may be people that you consider to be friends that are behind all of this. Four of Cups. These people are so dissatisfied. Oh, well, they're dissatisfied because they did not gain the victory over you. This King of Swords was confronted with a proposition to put you in prison and falsely persecute you. And now they're being investigated by the FBI. Because if the extraterrestrials are coming down to this planet and are saying, what the fuck are you doing to my child, to my kin, that we made an agreement with us and the government for this fucking technology, there was an agreement set in place that you would make sure that our children were taken care of in the time of need. And since you went back on that, these are the type of people that have fucked everything up. The agreements the extraterrestrials made with the human government, these people have gone back on that and have persecuted the innocent, persecuted the children of these aliens. So these aliens do not give a fuck about these people. Just like how they wanted you to go missing, these people could very well go missing themselves. They might want to be mindful about that. This will be a major lesson for these people to learn. They're still obsessed with your monetary success. 3 of Cups, confirmation with the 3 of Cups, a good harvest, abundance. Okay, these people are not experiencing a harvest because they energy harvest off of other people. They're not getting a harvest. In fact, everything they've stored up by stealing from other people, I'm ripping that the fuck away from them. These cops that are attacking you guys, I'm taking that energy. All of it. Everything they've harvested off of tormenting you and tormenting me, I'm taking it all and it's going back to the people that it belonged to. Point blank, period. These people will be left with absolutely nothing, literally. Yeah, you're taking up space that you pay for. Exactly. Like, seriously. 8 of Pentacles. These people were trying to stop your work. They didn't want you to be popular. They didn't want you to be heard. They didn't want your side of the story to be seen. I don't care how many false reports were made against you. There was no evidence of anything in those false reports being real. So these people cannot persecute you. And if they want to try to frame you, let them fucking try. The feds will intervene and these cops will be thrown out of the law enforcement. They'll be kicked out. And they'll have to find a new fucking job. Okay? Because now when the extraterrestrials... The reason the extraterrestrials are on their fucking way here is because of what these people have been doing to the chosen. So yeah, they are going to have to answer for this bullshit, this gang stalking, horrific white collar crime and violence that they've invoked without having a reason, because they don't like the work that you do. These people were spying on you illegally, using illegal resources, not having a warrant, not having no fucking reason. Hearsay and gossip is not a reason to illegally monitor somebody. And if you're selling the fucking footage of illegally monitoring somebody on the dark web, then you are a fucking criminal and you will go to prison for that. And that's exactly what these cops are going to do. They're going to go to fucking prison for that. Because illegally monitoring you and putting you on the dark web, that is also, the internet belongs to the fallen angels. We borrowed it. That's fucking all. We borrowed it. That's it. We did not create it. It did not originate with us. That is fallen angel technology. Look at these idiots going to the crossroads. These people have a major decision to make. Okay, how they're going to conclude this bullshit is what they need to decide. And they can make as many offerings to the crossroads to have you monitored and send monitoring spirits. They can do whatever they feel they need to do, but you are protected. You are protected from this. The Star. Why God allowed it to happen was to teach these people a lesson. See, the work that you're doing, you're going to be well known for it. You're going to share your message. And these people are already, that it's not you sharing your message that's getting these people caught up. It's what these people fucking did that's getting them caught up. Okay. Whether you spoke out against them or not, these people are getting caught up because they lied. They did all this on false pretenses and they're corrupt. They're crooked. They took bribes and all that shit. And they were working with somebody else, to try to get you locked up. And that is not okay. You do not come for people that work for God. And I'm not talking about no fucking pretend a saint weirdo walking around pretending they're a fucking saint when they're a sinner. Okay, I'm not talking about the incestual freaks that wanted me to join their little fucking group. I'm literally talking about actual real people. You have not done anything. And if you don't want to be a part of anybody's bullshit organization, you don't have to, literally. I've never had a Catholic person attack me, but LDS people, a lot of those people have tried to attack me because I don't fit in and I don't want to conform. And you're the same way. You don't fit in with these people. You don't want to conform. They spend all of their time up under the moon thinking that the moon, what is the moon going to do? When God created the moon, the sun, and the stars and everything the fuck else, what is the moon going to do to any chosen person? Make it make sense. This shit may work on karmics, but this type of witchcraft does not work on people that are chosen. And there are some people you just cannot put up under spell work. And you guys are those people. You could have literally been feeling this spell work, this moon magic, trying to get you caught up, locked up, trapped. If one hair of your head would have been touched, these people would have died of disease. Fucking like leprosy or some shit is what I just heard. That you have a whole community backing you. Okay, whether it's online or if it's in person, you still have a community backing you. This moon magic was supposed to create competition, a 5 of wands for you. It was supposed to create bad luck, hardships, all this bullshit. And it didn't. All it did was put these people in dire circumstances where they were already desperate as fuck anyways. Now they're extra desperate as fuck. And they're having bad luck. And people are competing with them for their position. How ironic, after they tried to destroy your destiny, that something comes in and destroys theirs. That is how the devil works. These people listened to the devil and they did not listen to their intuition. And that is why they're in the position that they're in. You are being liberated because you have listened to what God has instructed you to do. And you did not strike back at these people. If I were to do witchcraft, all of these people would be dead. That's why I do not do witchcraft. Ace of Wands. Literally, if I were to do witchcraft, these people would all be dead, or they would be rotting away and unable to walk, unable to move. But I don't have to do shit, and neither do you. You don't have to do witchcraft to defend yourself. All you have to do is pray, literally, and God will answer your prayer. You have an Ace of Wands here, high energy. You're very fertile at this time. Whatever you plant will grow, even though we're coming into the winter months. That doesn't mean that you're not going to be successful. I don't know who needed to hear that, but Yule is a very important time because it ushers in new finances. Yeah, these people are blocked. These competitors, they're blocked. And I'm just going to be honest. These people, they don't like you because of your high priestess ability. I don't know why these cops didn't just work with you. You could have actually helped them with a bunch of cases, and you could have helped them out of situations. And instead they decided to attack you because of your intuition rather than work with you. This just shows you the ignorant fuckism. How dumb and ignorant these people are. These are the type of people that bite the hand that feeds them, that looks the gift horse in the mouth. You know what I mean? Literally. They're blocked. These people are seriously blocked from competing with you, High Priestess. They're blocked. I don't care what Hierophant group they belong to, what Masonic cult or whatever misogynist bullshit. From what my understanding is that religion and secret societies and shit are supposed to be kept separate from the government, right? And what we're dealing with here is a system that has been overrun by people who are of one religion or one state of mind or one secret society, and the FBI is watching them. The FBI has enough evidence against these people to put them away for a long time, because they've been doing things based off of their religion, not off of the physical laws. And they've made their religious laws a part of the community. And like, not everybody wants to be in that fucked ass religion. I don't personally want to go to hell. And I do not want to interact with the extraterrestrials and demons that the LDS saints are attached to. I don't want no fucking parts of that. Okay? No. I don't need an exorcism in the future because of associating with a group of people that are demonic. Point blank, period. 9 of Wands. These people thought they were going to permanently wound you and injure you with this gang stalking violence bullshit. They wanted you to be the wounded healer, never recover. Like, what the fuck is wrong with them? All this did was make you stronger. That's why God allowed it to happen, so that you would grow stronger and know how to defend yourself from psyop attacks, from government manipulation, from military tactics, from police, from fucking anything that could ever come to you. God wants you to put your trust in the Most High, because the Most High will deliver you. If you cry out, the Most High God will hear you. These people, that when they go to cry out, the Most High God is going to turn a deaf ear to them and look away. Yeah, like you may have somebody, you may be somebody that gives wise advice, or you may have somebody coming in that gives wise advice. This could be a lawyer, somebody that tells you what would be the best decision for you, moving forward, to get these people off your back, because these people are seriously wounded from what they tried to do to you. They don't realize that all of their witchcraft and all their manipulation, all their tactics, all their abuse of technology, everything they've been doing has broken a covenant with the extraterrestrials that funded the internet and iPhones and technology and all that shit. 4, these people were trying to destroy a foundation that they did not create, so they will not be touching that. The Emperor, you have mastered something. That's why I suggest you watch the videos on Hampton Law, their YouTube channel, because they teach you how to defend yourself legally and in a situation where cops are present. Because they'll use whatever, they don't have to tell you the truth. They can use lies and manipulation and fucked up tactics on you that you could never use on them, which is unfair. But trust me, God is going to do these people so fucking dirty. The thing about it is you don't have to strike back at these people, because God knows where to hit these people. God knows how to hit these people, and God knows when to hit these people. And so it's just better to let God take vengeance. 7 of Swords. These people know that everything that they've done so far to you has led them to disaster. It's led them to ruin. And that by them making a commitment to wound you and personally fuck you up. This is part of my testimony that I will be, when I go to my disability hearing, I will be communicating what the fuck these people did to me. Not only the witchcraft, but also the psyop attacks, the gang stalking, causing CPTSD and all of that shit. Okay. So you know what? It's like they want to shut your mouth, but they don't have the ability to do that. You may receive a letter in the mail. It could be a package. It could be literally a message about a court case being over, or maybe somebody was testifying against you in court. Whoever these people are, they're carrying burdens. They won't cast their cares upon God. They won't cast these burdens upon the Lord. These people do not believe in God, not in the way that you do. They don't have no real relationship with God. Because if they did, their intuition would have told them not to target you. Seriously. These people want your foundation. They want something that they did not give to you, so they will not be touching it. Literally, if there was a project you had to put aside because of this gang stalking, it's safe now for you to pick that project back up. These people wanted to limit your income. They wanted to make sure that you had no ability to ever escape them. And they wanted to drag you into some type of court case or system or something like that, so that they could get you to shut up and stop telling the truth about them. How about no? How about these people need to shut the fuck up? Tap a boca to them. Like literally, these people are the ones that fucking lie. They deceive. They're deceptive and they're deceitful and they're not honest. And they might want to fear God. These ignorant ass people. Because it's not going to be you that strikes out and beats their fucking ass. It's going to be God that does it. Okay? And these people, their organization can't save them. The justice system can't save them. There's no one that can save. Where the fuck can you go where God does not exist? You know what I mean? Let's get the likes up, you guys. Where can anybody go where the Most High does not exist? Does anybody know? There's nowhere. Even in hell, God exists there. God is everywhere. So with these people, there's nowhere that they can run to. There is no shelter for them. They wanted to breadcrumb you with your own energy, steal a foundation from you, lock you up, imprison you, force you into sex work. Like, come the fuck on with this shit. This is not the 1800s. You can't just call the loony bin on any old person at any random given day and get them locked up because they don't want to open their legs to you. Get the fuck over it. If somebody doesn't want to have sex with you, they don't fucking have to. And I don't care what authority, fit, power these people sit in. There is no law that is going to make you have to have sex with them. Okay? So they need to get past that. These people are about to be betrayed in such a way that they will never fucking recover from this shit. And this could be them being sued for the crimes that they've committed. Yeah, you've mastered something. Number 3, you've mastered something, which means that these people are basically screwed. They're done for. Knight of Swords. This is like martial law coming in to 10 of Swords, these cops. Because literally, when people type your name into the system, fucking red flags go up. It's like a big, big flag. It's a flag in the system. People should not be searching you. They should not be doxing you on the internet. They should not be illegally surveillancing you unless it is for your protection and it's not doing anything to invade on your personal space inside your home or anything like that. Okay? But trust me, you're watched over by the extraterrestrials that don't play about you. These cops that are seeing these scary fucking lights in the sky, they might want to be mindful that those are not UAPs. Those are UF fucking O's, okay? Literally. This Queen of Wands was behind this. You do have a female energy that was behind this Knight of Pentacles energy coming for you. This is the person that was creating illusions about your name, illusions about what you do. They were lying to the military, lying to the police, lying to the government, and they were trying to impersonate someone here. Now, these people are trying to attack your sacral and your root chakra. So we rebuke that in the mighty name of Jesus. God has cut us free from the cords of the wicked. Point blank, period. Yeah, continue to work on your projects. Continue to work towards that goal. You will reach it. It says, a new business idea is assured. Anticipate obstacles and visualize how you will overcome them long before they appear. So the thing is that these people are going to try to do some more shit. It's going to backfire. It's going to fall upon them. And then they're going to need your help. And I would not help these people. Look, you mastered this situation. I would not help these people. In fact, I would sue them for all the pain and suffering that they've caused. Yeah, these people are going to be in the 9 of Swords because all these illusions that they cooked up about you. See, their opinion of you does not matter because it's not the same opinion that God has. So they're not going to be able to frame you, set you up, or pin anything on you. These people are also not blocking a love relationship, and they're not tying into your sexual energy. These people need to stop because you cut somebody off. This is all of this happened because you didn't want to talk to someone. You didn't want to sleep with someone. You didn't want to give your energy to someone. This fucking vampire that decided to report you to the police, to the feds, to everything. And now it's got this Queen of Wands who did this up under judgment in the 9 of Swords. Now this bitch can't walk. She can't get out of bed. She's dying of cancer. She's fucking sick. Literally. She's in the 5 of Pentacles. What they wanted for you is now happening to them. How ironic. This is all over an inheritance that God gave you. A 4 of Pentacles that God gave you. These people were trying to make deals with your soul. How are they going to do that? These soulless, fucking weird ass, heartless individuals. How are they going to make a deal with the devil for your soul when they don't even own their own soul? When you don't even own your own soul? These people made a decision to make a deal with a demonic entity that they cannot get off them. They've literally are going to have to sacrifice their own children because it's not you that's going to be sacrificed. The devil does not want you. Ace of Cups. The devil only wants people that the devil can manipulate and control. You're not one of those people. So the devil doesn't want you. Devil wants these people's innocent children's souls. And that's what they're literally going to have to give, is the souls of their children to this demonic entity, because this demonic entity wants to feed and it's hungry and it does not want you. Do you really think the devil wants to come up against God? No, it does not. It likes to come for people that are weak and demonic and evil already. And that's why God allows the devil to do whatever the devil wants to these low vibrational people. Page of Wands, literally, your children are protected. You are protected, okay? These people don't see it now, but they're about to see it. That their days are numbered. You're getting a new beginning regardless. These people's days are numbered. Seven of Wands. Yeah, if you have to defend yourself from these people, then something terrible will happen to them. And you already have the advantage. The advantage is that God is on your side. These people only have the devil to work with, and that's not going to do anything for them. So, the devil wants these people's souls. Why would you sacrifice your good energy to try to save these people when they were trying to fucking kill you? I don't think that that's appropriate, helping these people out. They should not have made deals with the devil for anybody else's soul, because that they don't have authority over that. I would call your power and your energy back to you. You're still getting a love offer from the universe. You're still being offered this Two of Cups offer. So these people, ridiculous. Ridiculous. Extremely immature. Trying to get a new beginning off of somebody else's back. Why don't these people just use the energy that they have themselves to create shit? They're going to fucking jail. Whoever this King of Pentacles is going to jail. Seriously, they're going to prison. And the government cannot serve justice if they don't want to. They can do whatever the fuck they want. But when it comes to you, people will answer in one way or another for what they've done. And they're going to have to answer to not only God, but to your ancestors, to the extraterrestrials that are watching you and that have invested in your life. Okay? They're going to have to answer for that. Empress, because you guys are divine feminine energy. Even if you're a man, you still hold this divine feminine energy. We have both feminine and masculine energy within us. And so literally, these people think that you're a softie because you're a nurturing person. You're not going to nurture this demonic fucking energy to siphon anything else from you. This is over. All these people that did this dumb shit need to just go. They're getting kicked out of their house in the Five of Pentacles. They need to stop worrying about getting money off of you to pay their rent. Maybe they need to worry. They don't need to pay rent. They're going to fucking jail. Like, they don't need to pay rent. They're going to jail. These people are a major regret. And they're going to be in major regret when they're imprisoned for this shit. Somebody could have said that you abused a child. No, you didn't. There's no evidence of that. Whoever was trying to get their child to lie against you, that child is not lying. They're telling on whoever the fuck that Queen of Wands is that tried to get this child to lie on you. Literally, this child's like, my mommy told me to say that. Like, literally, what the fuck? You are the real magician, and these people are finding out the hard way that when it comes to spiritual things, you own it. You're on top of it. You hold more power than a 33-degree Mason that thinks they're God. These people are not God, and God is about to show these people that God is God, okay? And that they are not God. Page of Cups. They were always doing this for some superficial, vain-ass reason so that they could steal a inheritance or a legacy from you and give it to some fucking literal entitled piece of shit. Like, you're joking with this dumb shit. You think you're going to go take the divine life purpose of a seasoned intuitive, a seasoned, somebody that is in their season who has been doing this forever. You think you're going to give it to some little fucking unintuitive idiot that only wants to use whatever this power is to make fucking money so that they can buy name brand clothes? Get out of here with this disgusting shit. I'm absolutely appalled and disgusted by these people and their satanic behavior. Self-righteous weirdos. They think that they're actually right. When the fuck is it ever right for a group of fucking weirdos to abuse their power and authority to come for a feminine energy? Somebody that's a loving parent. When is it ever acceptable for a group of men to stalk a fucking woman? Make it make sense. Because I'm pretty sure when this shit comes out in court, all these people are going to be looking really fucking guilty. And there's not going to be anybody to save them. You remember, you were the blessing. You were the salvation. They tried to kill the blessing and they tried to murder and unalive the salvation. So they're not getting fucking anything other than a boot up their ass. God is literally kicking these people out of whatever position they held. And God has told the devil to backstab these people and to destroy them. And that is exactly what the devil is going to do. And I suggest that you do not intervene. Yeah, these people wanted to take you out of being a Queen of Pentacles so that your finances would go to them. In what fucking world would God ever allow that to occur? Never. You have an Ace of Pentacles from the Most High God. You do not have to worry. Your pennies come from heaven. You will always be taken care of, no matter what, because you trust in the Lord. You have the world available to you. Sorry, I have to cover up her body because she's nude. But like literally, you have the world available to you. You could be moving, getting a new job, starting a new career, changing your residence. Literally, God will make sure you have the resources to get out and away from these people, because you are the sun. If these people are the darkness and the devil and vampires, because the word devil is a synonym for the word vampire. If that's what they are and you're the sun, then all you have to do is direct your light at these people and you'll burn them up. They'll literally light on fire. They cannot even stand in your presence without being set on fire. And may every demonic altar that these freaks have ever created against you, may it be cast upon fire by the fire of the Holy Ghost. May every satanic spell that these people have done, every Masonic ritual that they've ever done in the time that their soul has ever fucking existed, may the Holy Spirit fire burn them and burn them up for that. And may the second death fire take the whatever shit they're doing, take these souls out of their bodies and replace it with a soul that will not do this to the collective. Because that's the type of power that the chosen have. We can rip these people out of their bodies and send them to purgatory and put another soul in their place to take over these people's bodies and possess them. And I ask that God do that now. Cast these people into the lake of fire and be done with them. Because they are not going to repent. These people are not going to change their fucking ways. Okay? Like, seriously. We call for judgment. And if they don't learn that they can't do this shit to people, that they shouldn't, if they don't learn from you, then they're going to go to the next innocent person and actually fuck around and find out. Look, you're completing your projects at this time. This is why you guys are winning. So continue to, work on your goals. You're getting wish fulfillment. These people are not doing anything. They're not blocking you. I don't care how many people associate with them. This Knight of Wands. I don't care how many hitmen these people have contacted. This is fucking over. All of this shit being done to you because they see you as a Queen of Cups is over. These people are up under judgment. They won't be doing anything else. And they think that you're such a soft, nurturing person. They do not know you. They do not know you. If you used your ability on these people, they would be dead. Okay. So they might want to be mindful about fucking around and finding out, because they're about to. Whoever you cut off that did this to you, they're going to pass away. Whoever brought your name to the feds, who lied on you, whoever this Queen of Wands is, they will be dying. They will be passing away and they will be going to jail. That is their destiny. That is what they created for themselves. They did not steal your destiny. All they did was ruin their own. and they tried to delay yours. But I suggest that you continue to move forward and continue to not allow these people to affect you. Literally take your power back from these people, call your energy back from these people, and rebuke them in the name of Jesus. Pray against them. Pray those Psalms that I put in the chat, because those will literally save you from this corruption. You guys are doing the right thing. And so trust me, if you were not doing the right thing, you would not have people oppressing you, you know? Like literally, if you were not doing the right thing, you would not have people coming for you like this. If you were doing the wrong thing and being demonic like all these other people, these people would not fuck with you. But it's because you're of God, and it's because you're more powerful than them, that they feel that need to destroy you. And they're going to find out that you cannot just go around destroying any old person, just any old random. God literally dangled you right in front of these idiots' faces so that they would do to you what they've been doing to other people, so that God could use you to end their reign of terror. And that's exactly what's going to happen. These people are not getting the victory. So thank God for what God has done in your life, and continue to pray. Continue to, if you have to burn a candle, pray. Whatever it is that you do to clear your energy of these people, continue to do it, because it is working. That's why they're fighting back. That's why these people are doing this gang stalking, violent shit. And trust me, the majority of people end up taking their own lives. They do not survive gang stalking. So like I said, if you've survived gang stalking, you are a walking miracle. And that's something that they cannot deny. Okay. All right, you guys, thank you for making it to the ending of this reading. I love you. Please like this video, tap the notification bell, and make sure you're subscribed. Okay. And I'll see you guys in the next reading. Have a wonderful day, you guys. God bless you. See you next time. Peace be with you.